Jeff Demps used humility to try his best to convince others that they had a chance. While Demps played good sport, others knew that when he broke into the open field or got set at the starting line, there was little chance to catch him. Demps acquired many labels over the years because of his world-class speed: dual sport star, speedster, all-state, all-American, Olympian. But one label shines brightest during his time with the Gators: national champion. Demps is the only student athlete in Gator history to win national titles in 2 different sports. He was a member of the 2008 Gators football team that defeated Oklahoma in the BCS National Championship game, and part of 3 consecutive UF men's track teams to win the NCAA Indoor National Championship from 2010 to 2012. Demps was a member of the U.S. Olympic team in 2012, and he later spent time with the Tampa Bay Bucks, New England Patriots, and Indianapolis Colts in the NFL. He may consider himself normal like everybody else, but his athletic excellence says otherwise. Jeff Demps is not only unique, but he is now a UF Athletic Hall of Fame inductee.
So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Pretty cool, huh?
I guess, right? It's pretty cool. Nah, it's an amazing honor. I'm still in shock. So, but definitely an amazing honor.
All right, so you're a stud in high school. You play really well. You're from the state of Florida, but apparently like a data entry specialist or somebody had to convince Coach Meyer to think you were good enough to play football. What's that all about?
Not really. I mean, I think I was standing out a little bit on special teams, but here's the thing. Special teams always ate first. It's like, man, how can I get in the line first? I need to be on special teams. So I'm like, how can I stand out? You know what I mean? No, jokes aside, you know, they did eat first. Joe knows, all the guys know, but you know, I love special teams. You know, I wanted to come in early and make an impact whenever my number was called. And I knew in order for me to get on the field, you know, on the offensive side, I definitely had to contribute on the special teams, and I wanted to do it to the best of my ability, for sure.
Speaking of numbers, you started with, 28? And then you moved to 2. Did you think you were just faster in number 2? What was the switch all about?
I was a lot faster in number 2.
A lot faster?
Yeah, it was crazy. I put on, like, even when I had 28, you know, I would come out and run a couple laps, and I switch to number 2, and I just take off like, man, this is crazy. No, but definitely I was a lot faster for sure. I was younger. I was just coming out from high school, so I didn't really have all the bumps and bruises. You know, once I got into 28, it was my senior year. I was a little bigger, you know, probably 20 pounds bigger,
yep.
You know, to be exact. And but definitely 2. 28, I was still fast, you know what I mean? But, you know, I had to get stronger to carry the load.
True.
Yeah.
And you carried it really well. I mean, there's so many different plays. I mean, kick returns, left and right. And we'll talk about track here in a minute, but I mean, we saw some of those videos. Was it cooler to be able to run past and see 7 or 8 guys chasing you, or maybe clip somebody right at the end of a race? Although you didn't clip many people, you were blowing them out too.
That was different, man. I mean, on the football field, like, I'm running for my life. These guys trying to kill me, man. So it was different, you know, like, you know, it's like, man, I pride myself on having heart, but at the end of the day, it's like, you got to make a business decision. You got to get away from these guys. You know what I mean? And so, you know, it was different. It was fun, but, you know, the nerves definitely were going. On the track, you know, I felt like somewhat of a vacation. I ain't gonna lie. It was somewhat like football. You know, they were killing me, man. You know, I ain't but so big, and I got to go against guys like, you know, Brandon Spikes, you know, the Pounces, like different guys. You know what I mean? And when I got a chance to go to the track, you know, I just dropped my shoulders. I'm on vacation mode.
Yeah,
and I think that's why I was able to run so fast, like, honestly.
You know, a lot of times we heard, like, Demps and Rainey, too. Yeah. Did you guys ever settle who was fastest, maybe in a parking lot somewhere in the back streets that nobody saw?
We did. I got my buddy here. I flew him all the way from across the country to tell the story. No, I'm just kidding. No, but we did. We had a race. I was coming from study hall one night, and I can see it in Rainey's eye. He was scared. Scared. He had one of his buddies with him, a Lakeland guy, of course.
Sure.
And he, like, you know, he's speaking on Rainey's behalf. You know, what you want to do, Demps? What you want to do? What you want to do? That's what I'm telling him. And I took my bag off and we lined up in I think it was the Springs parking lot. And the first race, it was I just jumped out, no question.
Yeah.
The second race, so I got to go back a little bit. So I started street racing, and in the street race, even if I false start, and if this guy comes behind me and runs the race, I won. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So that's the street
it.
race. So Randy said he was a street racer, so I gotta check his card because the second race, I didn't false start, but I moved and he came behind me and he lost the race.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then so I said, Randy, you know what? You my buddy, I give you one more shot. And he steals the hit and takes off and crosses the finish line and gone. Everybody's gone. The next day I come to the stadium and Coach Meyer is like, Demps, you let Randy beat you? And next thing you know, Coach Meyer to this person to ESPN. I'm like, oh my goodness, like what is going on? So that's that. But, deep down, like I said, I saw it in Randy's eyes that night. And we raced on the track. I won't tell the story. You know what I mean? I'll let you guys, do your research. But yeah. But Randy's my guy. I love him to death. Crazy fast, crazy quick. Just an amazing athlete. And but speed.
You got it.
Yeah.
Said and done. That's right. So track and football, and we saw it on the video. It's nuts to think about every single person that's ever put on a uniform, orange and blue, from way back when to now. You're the only guy to have won a national championship in two different sports. I mean, have you ever thought about that, or just how special that is?
I haven't. It's so crazy. And I apologize to all my Gator fans, but I was a Seminole. So I never thought about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, if I can do it, I'll do it in Tallahassee. You know what I mean? But, to be able to do that, and I always talk to my wife about it, and I'm like, man, do you understand? And she doesn't understand because I don't understand. I just used to watch these guys on Channel 31, and you'll see all the greats. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. And even if I was tired, I would turn on Channel 31, and it'd always be a Gator game or a Seminole game. And just to be mentioned in the same sentence with those guys is incredible, man, honestly.
So did it mean more than when you beat Florida State? Say, hey, I grew up liking those guys and now I want to smoke them?
Yeah, of course. I wasn't even comfortable doing the Gator chump, until this Florida State game.
Yeah.
I think that was my first Gator chump when we played Florida State, and after that, it was history. I never looked back. I bleed orange and blue. Yep, for sure.
And you had two legendary coaches here, too. I mean, we know what Mouse has been able to do. It's been absolutely incredible, and you guys get a couple national championships, urban football. So, I mean, when you think about all the experiences, the life lessons, and the stuff that they taught you, it certainly has probably helped you to get where you are now, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. And it's, it's not like a magic sauce or anything like that. It's, hey, if you want to be great, perfect the basics. You know what I mean? It's like if you're supposed to go in the A-gap, go in the A-gap. If you're supposed to stay in your drive phase, going down the track, stay in your drive phase. So once I started to understand that, I think it started, kind of early, and, started to, really understand what that meant. I had a lot of success. And like I said, again, it wasn't anything special that they were teaching. It's just, hey, perfect the basics if you want to be great. And I think that's why you continue to see the success with those guys, for sure.
Is there a difference in the national championships between the guys and the teammates, or they're all special? Yeah,
they're all special. Football was different, and it was my birthday. I won it on my birthday.
Yeah.
And in the state of Florida, and it was it was a home game, and I never experienced anything like that. You know what I mean? And then as far as track, it's an individual sport, so it's that extra. I was just talking about it earlier. That extra, 50 or 100 crunches you have to do, single leg squat, behind the scenes, and you can, come on the track and see it pay off, individually, it's a different feeling in itself as well. So they're different, but almost one and the same.
If we clear a little space, you can still think you can run under 10?
Oh yeah, I got my spikes in the car.
You got it?
Yeah. I had a feeling you was gonna ask me that question, so I put my spikes in the car.
You guys want to see that later, right?
Yeah.
You got friends, family, everybody else. So I'm gonna give you some time to thank everybody here tonight and how special they are.
I got my family. I got my mom, Marilyn Demps. I got my dad, Jeffrey Demps Sr. Got my best friend, Logan Brown. Got my older brother, Terrence Demps. Got my buddy right here, Marlo. I call him Marlo. But Brandon Antoine. I got my boy Lorente McCray. Been my roommate all throughout college. Even before college, we started in high school, and I would see him at track meets and stuff like that. And every time he see me, "You going to Florida, right?" That's all he would say. "You going to Florida," and walk off. Man, this guy's crazy. And come to find out, that's my roommate, one of my best friends. I got Brandon Hicks, one of the guys that we went to battle with, man, a great friend. And then, of course, I got my beautiful wife with me, Mariella Demps. And, for me to sit here, I'm always nervous, but for me to sit here tonight, man, and just be honored and with this great award, and, it's, she definitely plays a huge part, you know what I mean? And I got my baby brother, Jaheim Demps, and I'm just happy for him to be here and witness it and see, hey, man, hard work pays off. Don't matter if it's football, if it's in business, whatever you want to do. Just work hard. I would say keep your head down, but don't keep your head down. Take notes. You know what I mean? Take notes and learn. Learn from the mistakes. You know what I mean? They say we're great because of the mistakes. You know what I mean? They're supposed to be in your path, so learn from them for sure and make them count. And I'm just glad, my whole family's here, the Gator Nation, for sure, to witness this, man, this huge honor. And I'm just humbled, extremely humbled and grateful for sure.
Well, we're really glad that you listened to him, and when he said we're going to Florida, right? And you did.
Oh yeah, my whole family is Gator. I was the only Seminole, so I would fight my cousins, my brothers, like real fight, real tears. So for me to sit here in the swamp tonight, it's crazy, man. It is. It's crazy.
Well, guess what? Coming here turns you into a UF Hall of Famer. So congrats, Jeff.
Thank you so much. Man.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and congratulations to everybody, man. It's a huge honor. I just want to say congratulations to everybody. Well deserved, for sure.
Jeff Demps, everybody. Good job.
Thank you, man. Thank you.